Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hey, I really appreciate you guys checking out these videos. It means a lot to me. I hope you guys have been enjoying the content. Hope it's been informational and fun to watch. Today, in the 5th installment of our installation drill driver series, we have the Bosch GSR 12V-300FC. So this is the Gen 2 version of the first drill we actually tested out. This just came out, I believe it was this year. Features a brand new brushless motor. It's got all kinds of nice little new features like a belt clip, a bit holder. They've made some other changes to LED lights, and just kind of an overall change to the body itself. Did get a little bit smaller in size, which is also super nice. Attachment wise, in the kit, it's gonna look identical to the previous version. I did mention, I did another just kind of a short video mentioning that these attachments feel like they lock up a little bit tighter, which is nice because one of the tendencies on the first gen was you would go to adjust your clutch here and it was real easy to accidentally pop the attachment loose. So I don't find myself doing that quite as often now. But again, so definite bump up in power. We're gonna be doing 2 amp hour batteries in this. This brand new battery. We've got our decking screws here. And we will get started. We're gonna just drive till failure, and then we'll swap out batteries and keep testing this. But I expect to see a really good performance out of this. So it's real exciting, and I hope you guys enjoy. It is almost out of juice. We'll see how much more. I think that was 17, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, excuse me. So we're getting into the 17th row. We'll see if it has enough to finish it out. But so far, it feels really good, fits the hand well, but it's gonna be kind of awkward if the previous generation outperforms, so. That was, it sank it, but almost stopped. Oh, powered through somehow, some way. Yep, it is saying dead battery. It's definitely not hot. I actually felt like this was, I could feel the fan cooling this a lot better, like it's pushing a lot of air. Let's see if we'll do one more. Just doesn't want to give up. All right, we're gonna just let it go. It did not sink that. 16 rows, so this is very strange. I really did assume with the new brushless motor that would really translate in terms of efficiency. You'd see a lot more getting done. If I remember correctly, in the first video, the previous generation, I think, had somewhere around 20 rows complete. We got 16 and almost a half. So I don't know if there's not that much efficiency gained with the brushless motor and you're just gaining more torque and speed. Maybe that's it. It's tough to say. Same battery tech though, same packs. So yeah, a little bit awkward. I was expecting to put in at least what the previous generation did. Doesn't seem to be the case. We will let this cool down just for a second. I'm gonna change batteries. We'll come back and we'll put in some of the longer trim head screws and cabinet screws, and then we will try out the construction screws from Fastener, as well as drilling a 1/2-inch hole. So we'll let this cool down. We'll get a fresh pack on it. We'll kind of go from there. But interesting results. I do like this. This fits my hand really well. Like I said, expecting to see more, but we'll save that for later. So see you in just a second. All right, we are back, ready to rock. So we've got our assortment here of screws. These are 3 1/8 inch cabinet screws, number 8s on this one. We got some number 9 4-inch trim head screws. Got a couple of those. And then the big boys, these are 5-inch construction screws from Fastener. And then of course a 1/2-inch drill bit. We'll be testing all that out. So we'll do some of the cabinet and trim head screws first. So this is again speed 1. No problem there, no hesitation, started to countersink. We'll go into speed 2. Very fast, very fast. Certainly faster than first gen. That's probably really close to being on par with the Metabo, as well as the Milwaukee, just based on the name there. So very fast, plenty of power in those two modes. So we'll go back to speed 1, go here. This is the 4-inch trim head screw. No problem, beautiful countersink, no issues there. Speed 2. Very fast, and that did quite the countersink there too. I didn't get it off fast enough. So very fast drill with plenty of power there. So let's step up. Let's see what this will do with the 5-inch construction screws. Now, to begin with all these tests, I didn't think in my mind at all that any of them would be able to drive one of these in. It's a very robust, heavy screw, especially at 5 inches. So it's really impressive that they do it at all. Again, not use case, I just want to reiterate that, but it is interesting to see how these will handle it. So we're back in speed 1. Well, we don't want to go back into our screws necessarily, so we'll slide this way. Looks good, no knots. Speed 1. Wow. I could actually really feel the torque on that. This is pumping out a lot of torque. It was a lot more than I was expecting. So I drove that in. Go speed 2. And I don't think any of the installation drill drivers were able to sink one of these at speed 2. The Metabo, I believe, did well. I think it buried almost all the threads. I'll have to go back and relook at some of that, but I wouldn't expect it to do it, but we'll see how it does. No knots. It's not bad. Not bad, a little bit of thread exposed. I think the Milwaukee may have done slightly better as well as the Metabo. Yeah, and it won't do anymore. So, did pretty well, about what you would expect. Like I said, I think the Milwaukee and Metabo may have done a little bit better, but we'll transition now into the 1/2-inch drill here. And let's get back to speed 1. So on all the previous ones, I would start to drill the spade bit. I would get down partially, I'd pull up, do one clean out, and then continue and see if it would drive down flush. And we'll go from there. Yeah, speed one. Woo! Oh man! That's how much torque that's got. It is amazing. Woo! My poor wrist. Now you can see, now that's on a 12 volt tool. I love that a lot of the 18 volt stuff now is coming with protections for kickback, because that could happen so fast on an 18 volt tool. And like, you know, you just saw that. I tried to think that I'm not horribly wimpy, but there could be that too. So. And it buried it. So, oh my goodness. Let's hope we can get that out. That is incredible. So that bit is really in there. Let's see if this, okay, we got her out. It's a little close there. So, man, it really did bury it. Now, showed with the previous one, just kind of for size reference here. Here again is a 5-inch Fastener. So it actually went beyond 5 inches, which just because of the design of this 1/4-inch driver, I'm assuming. So this actually drove it in farther than any of the others, partially due to just the size, the way it fit in there. But yeah, all the 5 inches, no problem. That was speed 1. So it's getting a little bit warmer, but it's not too bad. Still very reasonable. Let's go into speed 2. None of the drills, I don't think, buried it very far. You can look back in my previous videos, but we'll see how this does. About what you'd expect. We'll do one clean out. Yep. So, didn't drive it in past the actual spade part. So, again, about what you would expect to see though. So, kind of final thoughts here. This is a really nice installation drill driver. At the time that I purchased this, I believe it was on Amazon, they were running a coupon on it as well, which put it within, it was $20 or $30 of the Gen 1. Now, based off of your screw test here, is it that much different compared to the Gen 1? I would definitely say in the department of torque, it would blow it out of the water. Efficiency wise, driving screws, maybe it's not there. Who knows, maybe it was a battery issue. It's impossible to say. It could be even bore density can make some difference in that. These are all dry. I tried to get everything that looked really similar, but there could be variances there too. So definitely, if you're looking for the ultimate in just efficiency, maybe this isn't the drill for you. This has ample torque though, as demonstrated. Just about ripped my wrist off. So, so plenty of torque, a lot of nice speed. I think for the additional features and the power you're getting, this would be the one I would go if you were looking into the Bosch line. I really, on the first gen, I missed not having the belt clip. The bit holder, for some people, you know, take it or leave it. It is a nice feature that is there. I really like the LED lighting a lot more. It's a little bit more amber yellow now, just kind of more pleasing to the eye. And then I really do like the lockup is a lot tighter on this. Now, maybe that loosens up over time in use. It's tough to say, but again, fits the hand really well. There's a lot to like about this drill driver. So you guys let me know what you think. Again, Bosch, I'm gonna get it backwards, GSR 12V-300FC. If you guys have any comments, questions about it, or any of the other videos, please let me know. I think this is now the 5th, and it might be the final drill driver for this testing. As far as I know, there's not a lot else out there in the 12 volt range. Fine makes one, but looks really tricky to get my hands on it at this point. And it's very expensive. And then Hilti is supposed to be coming out with one. It has been released, or at least we know about it. Whether or when that gets to North America, it's tough to say. So if I get the opportunity down the road to get maybe the Hilti in to give it a shot, or who knows, the Fine, I will definitely get those in, and we'll do the same style test and see how those do. But at this point, for what's easily available on the market, this looks like the final one. So look out for my next video, probably in a week or so after this one. I'm gonna post all the results, go through, do final counts, break it down by amp hour, just to kind of give you guys a generalized look at that, and then maybe talk about just kind of final notes and everything. So hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.